So, welcome back to another episode of the Lore Build series where I make a build that fits the characteristics of whatever character from whatever movie. And the character we're going to be doing today is Michael Myers from Halloween Kills, my personal favorite movie in the entire franchise. For the build, we have Hysteria. After the events of Halloween 2018, the entire town of Haddonfield is falling apart into utter chaos. Dozens of people are gathering at the hospital and around Haddonfield, creating lynch mobs to hunt down Michael Myers. But the thing is, nobody knows where Michael is going except one man, and that leads into our next perk, Trail of Torment. This plays into a quote from Lonnie Elam. I'll put it on the screen if you don't remember it.
It went from Lori's compound to victims in her neighborhood. It's a straight line. Basically an arrow pointing straight to Lampkin Lane, Michael's childhood home.
As soon as Michael escapes from his burning prison, he unleashes his rage upon Haddonfield, killing everybody he comes across along his path to his childhood home. Next up we have Shattered Hope. Just when Haddonfield thought that they had finally defeated their boogeyman, they are swiftly reminded just who they're dealing with.
This isn't a man.
For our last perk, we have Hex No One Escapes Death. After a lot of close calls throughout this entire night, Karen's luck seemed to have run short. Michael appears behind her, and like many others before her, she falls victim to Michael's blade. So with that out of the way, let's get into our first game and get to the likes and dislikes.
Michael!
Like I said before, Halloween Kills is my favorite movie in the entire franchise, and with that being said, there are a lot of likes for us to go over. So if you're a Halloween Kills fan, you're probably going to love this review. And if you're not a Halloween Kills fan, then I'm sorry to tell you, but for my first like, and probably everybody's biggest like about this movie, and that is Michael fucking Myers. James Hugh Courtney did a phenomenal job in this role. Like I said for my 2018 video, this Michael is like a nice combination of every great Michael that came before him, but this time amped up to 11, man. After getting locked up in a basement and almost burnt alive by Laurie Strode, Michael is rightfully pissed the fuck off. And he just does not care anymore. Like, he's taking on large groups of people at a time. He's also killing people in front of their loved ones very viciously. This Michael just straight up just does not give a fuck, and it's amazing. He's super badass. All the kills in this movie are just phenomenal, man. Sorry, I put my hands on my face, but oh my god. I deal a lot of absolutes, but this Michael is by far the best we've ever seen on the big screen. By far. Like I mentioned before, the kills in this film are phenomenal, which is my next like, the kills. And here I go dealing another absolutes. These kills are probably among the best in the franchise. Not like upper 50% like I said for 2018. No, like upper 10%. Some of the best kills in the entire franchise are in Halloween Kills alone. You have some creative ones like with Michael setting up a body, putting a bunch of knives in a guy's back right in front of his wife, keep in mind. And every time like Michael looks back at him, he's like, maybe one more. Bang! And also he's very vicious as well with his killings, like taking Cameron's head and just yanking it through the guardrails of those stairs, and then finally a 180 twist in front of Allison. And like I said before, he also takes large groups at a time, like the firefighters and the mob at the end of the movie, which are my next two likes. Those two scenes are probably among the best Michael moments in the whole franchise. I keep dealing these absolutes, I apologize, but it's true, or at least it's true to me. Michael walking out of that fiery inferno and then taking the Halligan bar is like, what's up, bro? Let's go. Bring it. It's so fucking cool, man. And also Michael playing possum at the end of the movie. I want people to realize that Michael did not get defeated at the end of Halloween Kills. No, he let them beat him so he could get the jump on them and just murder all of them. It just shows how intelligent and how capable of a fighter this Michael actually is. It just makes him even better, man. Next up for my likes are the characters. Now, this movie has a really big cast of lovable characters. You have some notable ones like, obviously, Allison, who was a great character in the last movie, Laurie, Hawkins. I'm going to skip Tommy because I don't really like his character, but you have the nurse and doctor couple, which were really funny. You had Lonnie, who, the actor that played Lonnie, did a really good job being a lovable lovable father. Cameron got his character arc, which was really nice to see. Also, Karen got her character arc as well. You have Lindsay coming back from the 1978 film again. And my favorite couple in the entire franchise, Big John and Little John. I love those guys to absolute death. They're super cute. They're super adorable. And it was just so sad to see them go, but hey, they're in Michael's house, so you know they gotta go. But like I said, this movie has like such a large cast, probably the biggest cast of likable characters we have ever seen in a single Halloween film. My favorite character out of all of them is by far Allison. She is a badass in this film. She is avenging her father. She is not taking no for an answer, and she is going out guns a-blazing. My favorite scene of her is when she's taking on Michael Myers head on, and she's going in there with a shotgun and gets blocked, and she shanks the shit out of Michael. Oh my god. I feel bad for Michael after that, because you know his stomach was hurting after that. She shanked the absolute fuck out of him. She did get thrown down the stairs and broke her leg, but even then, she was still ready to go hand to hand with Michael, which was really badass. My next like, which is a really big one for me, and that is the music. John Carpenter and his son and the other guy, I have not bothered to even look up their names, but they did a amazing job in this film with the music. I'm gonna deal another absolutes, but I'm gonna say it. This is the best music we have ever heard in the Halloween franchise. It is not even fucking close. Some notable pieces of music are the time that Michael smacked the door in the nurse's face and it goes boom, boom, boom. It's so badass, man. And then at the very end of the film, where Michael sees his mask on the ground, he's surrounded by Haddonfield, and just the masterpiece unfolds. Which is kind of a little remix of The Shape Stalks Allison from the previous film, which is really cool to hear. I accidentally put Big John and Little John for my next like. We'll just skip that, but that's another big like, is Big John and Little John. But my final like for Halloween Kills, that is the flashback. This was so cool to see in theaters. It actually felt like you were watching an extended version of Halloween 1978. And you know who we saw in this flashback? That's right, it's a boy Loomis. Oh my god, it's so good to see Loomis on the big screen again, and not just his voiceover from Halloween H2O or Halloween 2018. No, oh my god, it was so great. They did a really good job with prosthetics on that guy's face to make him look like Loomis. Also, the voice acting was really well done as well. And even besides Loomis, Michael looked so similar to how he did in 1978. Like body language, size, mask and all, it looks so unbelievably good. The guy who played Michael also did a really, really good job. And if they were to remake Halloween again, I would love to have this guy play Michael. But let's get into our dislikes. And my first one is the hospital scenes. If they just completely cut out the hospital scenes altogether, this would be a 10 out of 10 movie, probably for everybody, in my opinion. I think what really drags this movie down are the hospital scenes. They're just very unnecessary and just too long also. Like, we do not have to spend so much time going over like the mob and shit like that that's surrounding the hospital. All we really need to care about is Laurie and how she's feeling, and that's it. We don't need to know anything else. Stop it. Get out of here. Let's go see what Michael's doing. For my next dislike, which also involves the hospital, but it's kind of like a side thing, and that is the mistaken identity scene with the guy who looked like Oswald Cobblepot. How they mistaken him for Michael Myers, where he clearly does not look like a serial killer, at least to me. I don't think that guy could even be capable of hurting anybody. But somehow these guys came to the conclusion that this guy is Michael fucking Myers. This is the guy that killed dozens of people earlier in the night and then killed a whole firefighter squad. That's the guy? That's really what you think? And even Tommy was fucking fooled by this shit. And he's literally the kid who saw Michael Myers in 1978. He's literally that kid. Which leads into my next dislike, and that is Tommy. Now, Tommy is not a bad character per se. He's a very noble guy, but he was just written very poorly in my opinion. There were a lot of awkward moments with him, just like spewing off dialogue, like these badass quotes, these edgy things that somebody in their bedroom would say, like, "Nighty night, Michael, nighty night." It's like, bro, you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Laurie's that guy. You're not that guy. So with that being said, let's get on to the Loomis meter. If you don't know what that is, it's a scale from 1 to 6, 1 being bad and 6 being amazing.
I shot him 6 times!
And for Halloween Kills 2021, I'm going to be giving it a big old 6 times out of 6. When this movie first came out, a lot of people didn't really like it. Like, myself included, I didn't think it was anywhere near as good as 2018. But along with the internet, as it went along, people started to really like it and started to think, hey, maybe this is actually a gem. And like in 5 or 10 years, I think a lot of people are going to be having this higher and higher in their tier list. It's not going to be a classic like I think Halloween 2018 is going to be, but it's still going to be held in very high regard. But that's pretty much it. Let's get into the second game, but let me know what you thought about Halloween Kills in the comments down below.
Michael!
So I just finished watching all like the FNAF stuff. I've been watching a lot of gameplay recently of Springtrap, and god damn it, and don't get me wrong, like the FNAF stuff looks awesome, but god damn am I jealous of Springtrap right now. This character on release is not only getting 1 cosmetic, not 2, not 3, but 4 really cool cosmetics. They're all so cool to look at. You have the, one of my favorite ones, the Matthew Lillard, god damn it, I'm so riled up I can't even say his name. The Matthew Lillard one. You also have the glitch trap, I think it's called, the thing from the video game. Like he was a digitized version of Springtrap. You got that one. You have the clown Springtrap as well, which is, oh my goodness, it looks so cool. What else? You also have Toxic Trap, and I think there's one more. No, that's all of them. Yeah, he's getting all those skins on release, and you know there's gonna be more than that. Just by the fact that it's Five Nights at Freddy's alone, you know that like, at least the survivor is gonna get like Freddy Fazbear as a costume or something like that. So I am extremely jealous of Springtrap. And here, as a Myers main, all I got is a fucking hospital gown. A goddamn hospital gown. Like, tell me you don't love Halloween without telling me you don't love Halloween. I'm obviously kidding, by the way, because it's not Behavior's fault that, what's it called? That Halloween doesn't have a lot of cosmetics. No, it's not their fault. No, it's fucking Trancas International being so stingy with the license. I mean, recently they've kind of laxed up and allowed Michael to actually get a, what's it called? To get a buff recently. But other than that, like, dude, nothing at all. I swear to God, if I don't get a Dr. Loomis skin by the end of 2026, I am going to personally go to Trancas International, and I'm just going to shake my fist very angrily outside their office windows. We are running pretty low on pressure right now. Can I get a little stock? There we go. Very nice. Thank you very much. But other than that, like, the whole Five Nights at Freddy's collab is really, really fucking cool. Like, Springtrap is like a nice combination of both Xenomorph and Huntress, and he's like stronger than the both of them, I think. I think he's going to be super, super powerful on release. And he also looks like he's going to be fairly easy to use as well. He's not going to be a pain in the butt to master like, not really Vecna. I was going to say Vecna, but that's not really accurate. He's not going to have a very high skill ceiling, which is going to allow for a lot of replayability and a lot of people actually playing the character, which is gonna suck for queue times and shit like that, but it's whatever. Like, I'm not hating. Hadouken! Jump scare, baby! Now! I don't want to kick the gen. There's somebody on that gen over there. Well, hello. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Get out of my way! Please don't get out. Please don't get out. Please don't get out. Yes! I'm the GOAT! He missed a skill check, I think. Oh, by the way, now that I've kind of gotten away from my little rant, much apologies for the lack of content recently. I've been extremely busy and also very sick as well recently. I went to Comic-Con in a whole different state, so I was traveling for a little bit. But, and that was really fun. I went as Part 6 Jason over there. which was really fun. Like I said, I did not see another Jason there though. Like last year, I saw like 5 different Jason. I thought there's gonna be a whole Jason posse, but no, there was only me. I was the lone Jason. But regardless, I had fun with my friends. Met a lot of cool people. Took a lot of pictures. I'll put them on the screen right now if you would like to see that. I met a Dr. Loomis, by the way. The first Loomis I had ever seen. Mostly people would dress up as like Cassiel, and you would be mistaken. Thank you for that blind. Like, when I dressed up as Loomis last year for Comic-Con, everybody mistaken me for Cassiel from Supernatural, which was okay, I didn't mind, but, like, a couple people realized that I was Dr. Loomis, which was nice. But yeah, that was all fun, but as soon as I got back from Comic-Con, I got super fucking sick. And that was also around the same time that I got, like, a surge of motivation to make more content. So, that just put a whole damper on my entire, like, my entire plan to come back, give you guys as much videos as I possibly can per month. But now that I'm actually good and I'm actually healthy now, then I can actually do that. So don't worry, I'm back for good now, or at least until I get sick again, or I go into an entirely different state again. I do think that this win is possible, but how possible was the question. We do have Noed to catch them off guard if we need to. I'm actually going to smack him right there. Everybody over there is currently, what's it called? Oblivious right now. So even if they do touch that gen and take away its progress, we can still sneak up on them. Oh, that's not... I thought that was a different person. Alright, we're about to run out of our hysteria in 3, 2, 1... And they didn't come over here. Where is this Nia? Oh, they went to this gen over here, that's why. Okie dokie. Hadouken. Alright, now everybody is oblivious right now. I knew I was not going to be able to get that tombstone, so I didn't even bother doing so. We can kick a gen in a couple seconds to actually get undetectable once again. I could pop my tier 3 right now. Actually, I'm going to do it. I fucking hate this game. This game is so goddamn shit. Somebody delete this game from the internet. Oh, she went upstairs. God damn it. I heard her like she was under my tootsies, but she wasn't. Are you gonna drop down? Are you gonna be able to evade me? I don't think you are. Come on, just let me tombstone you. Just let it happen. Whoop. 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 Thank you. Whoop. Where'd she go? She Mario'd like down the pipe from me. She evaded me. No. God damn it. Alright. GG, easy. I'm just that good at the game. When I put Tombstone on, I become a god. Like every other Myers main. Oh, here he is. Ace, I need to stalk you.
Please let me juice you.
Thank you very much. Oh hi. If I hook this girl, is she gonna give up on Hook? That's the question. I think, yeah, they made it all the way to Shaq. Unfortunate. Well, thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
God damn you.